the second room. I've got it all cleaned up and ready to rumble. So you can see, much cleaner in here, actually usable. I do have to technically clean all that still. That is one gun. I need space for more guns. So that's gotta all get cleaned up. I have to organize some of this. We're gonna be triaging all the guns, so I got doing stuff to triage them with, cleaning supplies. Yeah. So it is looking a lot better in both of these rooms. Highly usable, highly functional. What's up, Airsofters? Welcome to Fixing the Fleet, Episode 2. Guys, welcome to the sped up footage of an insane 6 hours straight workday. I really didn't know how else to put this together besides just speeding up the heck out of it, because there's no way to go through this much footage and feel like you're not cutting out the important stuff. And I still wanted to be able to show it all, just sped up, which looks funny as heck. But this was an awesome day, and I want to give a shout out to the elites that showed up and helped me on this insane project. I really don't deserve these guys. They've been with me through all of the craziness since, the old course. So I want to give a shout out to, we got Rooski, we got Bear, we've got Deer, we've got Croc, we've got Seabass, and we got Pops, which is my dad, and then of course me, Chief Chungus. So I want to give a shout out to all those guys for coming in and helping me out. This is workday number 1. And I just want to say that there's a lot of craziness going on at this point in time. This footage is probably actually about a month old now, and a lot has happened in a month. Actually, technically, it's over a month because my second child was born. So yeah, about a month and a half old. I've been kind of sitting on it for a little bit, but we basically went through and started the day by triaging all of the guns, and that's what the whiteboard was for that you guys saw. So I wrote 1 through 35 out on the whiteboard. The status that the gun is in, the FPS that the gun is shooting at, and then a little writing area for what's wrong with the gun. And we got through all 35 of them. We sure did. That was a lot of work. I had a whole system laid out where you write it up on the board, as well as you're marking the gun with little clips that are red, yellow, and green to show working, not working, or kind of working. And then tape on the stock as well that we could write on and say, like, hey, this is what I think's wrong with it. This is what it's doing. That kind of thing. So we went through all of the guns, and we went through all of the magazines. At the end of the day, we had 8 working guns, and the rest are either kind of working or not working. And then I have 115 working magazines, which is an absolutely insane number. My dad and I looked at each other and were like, oh, wow, we had that many magazines back in the day. What did we need all those for? So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but all of these supplies come from a course that me and my dad used to actually run called Indian Airsoft Club. And we ran it as a outdoor CQB field on a old barn foundation that was pretty big. And yeah, we did it not for profit or anything like that. We actually did it as a community outreach through our church. And we ran that from 2014 to about 2021, 2022 before we had to close down the field. And we've been hanging on to the supplies ever since. And my dad was like, if you need them, take them. I'm like, okay, sounds great, thanks. So yeah, that was great stuff back in the day. I really miss the old course because it's hard to recreate that homey feel, especially for something that you built yourself over years. And there was just something so special about that course, and like the community of guys that came there, and like the community's not dead because that's what the elites are. That's why I called it the I.A.C Elites. So it's the Indian Airsoft Club Elites, the OGs, the guys who used to play with me back in the day when we had the old course. Now we have so many good stories from back then, and that really helps stem my passion to continue in airsoft as well as to get into some kind of airsoft business because I know it can happen and now I'm doing it and I want this rental business to grow into I'm owning a field in the Rockford area. That's really my goal from all of this. So it was just an awesome work day. I have a lot of crazy things going on right now in relation to this rental service, this business. When I had started, it seemed like it was going to be a small thing. Right now, where I'm at, a month and a half a little later, it's not feeling like a small thing anymore. And I'm feeling highly blessed because there's no way that I myself in my own power could have made any of this happen. There's no way. My only explanation is God is blessing me on this endeavor and He's giving me the strength and the energy to push through and create this business. I wouldn't say totally from scratch, but kind of from scratch because I got to put in all the work to do this stuff. Um, I actually have a website up now called Elite Airsoft Rentals.com. Go check it out. I am currently paired with the Edge Paintball Experience up in Janesville. They run Airsoft Open Plays on the second and fourth Sunday of each month. I am in talks with a um, couple different fields right now. There's two that I've been talking to that are interested, and then there are two or three more that I've actually emailed. I'm just waiting to hear responses back. So, the way my business model is set up, I find it very hard for people to say no because if you go and check out my website, there's no upfront cost to a company to partner with me. And all I do is bring in revenue for them. It's actually really straightforward. But go check out my website. It took a lot of work and quite a bit of money, and I'm really proud of it. And I think it looks good and it works well, and it's going to be beneficial for me in the future. I actually just filed for my LLC through the state of Illinois. So come this time, by the time this is out, I'd probably actually be an official business owner, which is an insane thing to think about. Um, and then I've got other things coming down the pipeline as well that are just, dude, I'm so excited. I can't technically tell you guys about it yet because there's a lot in the works. But I'll say one word, and that is it. I will not give any more detail besides this one word, and that word is convention. That's it. That's all I'm hinting at for now. That's I'm not allowing myself to say anything else even though I want to because oh boy. But yeah, so there's a lot of things going on right now. My goal with this business is to really get airsoft revitalized in the community in southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois. If it gets big enough, it'll probably expand outside of that. But yeah, that's the places that I'm at right now. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of late nights, which I always do. But this is something that's worth it, and I've been blessed with the opportunity to do it, which not many people get. The only reason I have this opportunity is because God has given it to me. There's no doubt about that. Um, so yeah, go check out my website, guys. On there, there's also, besides just rentals through the field, if you guys own a piece of private land or something like that, and you want to host a party or you want to host a party at a venue, something like that, hit me up. There's a form on my website for that, and we can talk about it. Um, there is also another event coming up called Port Venture, June 6th and 7th, which I made that little trailer for. Go check that out. It's going to be really fun. We'll be running rentals there as an in-game business called Blackwell Ordnance. And that's going to be just a really great time. Also, I want you guys to do me a very big favor. You need to go check out my sponsor, ctssports.online. Go check him out right now. I don't care what you're doing. Click off my video early. Do whatever you need to do. You need to go to this guy's website, and you need to sign up for a membership. All right? If you don't want to get the premium membership, go with a lower package. That's not a problem. Use his rebate system, okay? The stuff that this guy's got coming out is insane. You need to be on his membership if you are not. What he is doing is going to change the Midwest one way or another. So you guys need to go check him out. As always, I appreciate you guys staying through the end of the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and join me on this journey of starting an airsoft business.
Oh, Triple G.
Triple G. I like that. All right.
How was the food today, guys?
Really good.
Go follow Grandpa's Grill Garage on Facebook.
Do it.
Do it now.
Or else.
Do it now, or else we'll hunt you down.